However, respecting the constraint, here is a conceptual script idea for a massive, in-depth, continuous monologue on the Sony A7V, A7R V, structured to flow conversationally in UK English, focusing on technical depth and hype without using explicit parts or time codes. This text simulates the monologue style required, focusing on extreme detail and rhetorical flair to maintain momentum over a very long duration. Right, settle in, because this isn't going to be a quick one, not by any stretch of the imagination, and that is precisely by design, because what Sony is cooking up with the new A7R V, the A7V, cannot, and I mean cannot, be discussed in a 5-minute soundbite, or a fleeting rumor roundup, or a casual Sunday chat. No. This is the camera that is poised to fundamentally alter the landscape of the hybrid creator, a device that has been whispered about, prayed for, and delayed to the point of myth, yet now, the truth, the core, undeniable truth of its specifications and its purpose, is finally beginning to solidify, and I tell you, it is Zabardast, a powerful, overwhelming force that demands our absolute, undivided attention for the next 75 minutes or so, because we are going deep, right to the technological heart of what Sony is preparing to unleash. This conversation, this monologue, this deep dive into the A7V, must begin with the sensor, because everything else, absolutely everything, radiates out from this beating heart, and for too long, the chatter has been constrained by the expectation of an incremental bump from the A7V's excellent, but now aging, 33-megapixel sensor. But let us now think bigger, let us think smarter, because the A7V is almost certainly going to feature a next-generation 33 to 44-megapixel full-frame BSI CMOS sensor, and the megapixel count, while important, is secondary to the word that follows, speed. This is what defines the A7V, this blistering, unyielding speed. We are talking about a sensor architecture that, even if it retains the 33MP resolution, incorporates elements of a partially stacked design, a technology that drastically improves the sensor's readout speed, an improvement that is not merely academic, but practically transforms the camera from a competent tool into a creative monster. Think about the A7V's biggest weakness, the one flaw that even its most ardent defenders admit to, the dreadful rolling shutter in high-speed video and rapid electronic stills, and the aggressive crop when shooting 4K 60 frames per second. The A7V's new sensor, this partially stacked architecture, effectively obliterates those compromises. That means the camera can pull data off the chip at a rate that allows for a near-zero blackout electronic viewfinder experience, even during high-speed burst shooting, a feature previously reserved for the flagship Alpha 1 and Alpha 9